Hello, everyone, and welcome to Observations from the Fence Post. Today is a comic book review of Batman Detective Comics, issue number 1064. Okay, there are two stories in this particular issue. We have Gotham Nocturne Overture Part 3 as the main story, and then the secondary story is Coda Part 3. Both are some good mystery stories, and let's get into it. Okay. Basically, what's going on in Gotham Nocturne Overture saga so far is Batman is trying to figure out this smuggling ring that has some mysterious things going on, including strange objects being smuggled, like ancient music boxes that play strange songs that also seem to be appearing in other means throughout the city. And he's also trying to figure out, just what's behind all this. So now, as the reader, we know that there's this outside family known as the Orgums that are involved, and we know that Talia al Ghul has gotten involved too. So that's kind of some background so far. I certainly recommend you check out the issues 1062 and 1063, as they have both part 1 and part 2 of each story in there. So let's catch up. We're at Gotham Nocturne Overture Part 3 at the moment. Now, what's going on is this one starts off with some storytelling. Here's you can see we get a slightly different art look with the storytelling. And what the storytelling is Talia al Ghul and her son Damian, who is she had by Bruce Wayne Batman, their son. She is telling him an ancient story of a person named Farhad, who battled some ancient gods. And what becomes important in this story is the Asmer comes up. Now, we were introduced to Asmer in issue 1063, and at that point it seemed like it was a chemical compound. According to this legend, the Asmer may have some sort of supernatural thing going on, as right here it was described as Asmer being a creature of rage and wrath inside of oneself. So it may just be an analogy, or there may be a supernatural angle to the Asmer chemical compound that we have seen in this story. Okay, so that's the first part of the story, is Talia al Ghul talking to Damian. The next part of the story is Bruce Wayne has gone to the hospital, and he has been informed that he has had many, many injuries, which is no surprise to anyone. You know, he's obtained all these many injuries with his doings as being Batman. And then, as Batman, he continues to research what's going on in regards to this smuggling ring. And it takes him back to his detective work, takes him back to Talia and the League of Assassins. And so he reaches out to Talia to get more information on what's going on. Meanwhile, we learn that the Orgums are actually coming to Gotham officially. Previously it looked like they were coming in sneaking and as they're behind the smuggling ring, but they are coming to Gotham to be officially welcomed by Mayor Nakano and Commissioner Montoya. So this is an interesting new angle. What's going on here? And we learned that Arzan is a prince from the country of Silvestral. And, again, we get to meet in this one his people working with him, being Gael Tenclaw, who was already in Gotham, and he's got two servants, Shavhad and Niane. So, yes, they are coming to Gotham to be welcomed officially. But what we learned is, there could be a potential situation between the Orgum family and the League of Assassins. So that's kind of, where we pick up. There's Batman talking to Talia, and I don't want to go into too many more spoilers, but that is the essence of Gotham Nocturne Overture Part 3. Again, we got a good mystery going on. It's getting a little deeper in that we're bringing in the League of Assassins. Now, one puzzling thing is, Harvey Dent, / Two-Face was kind of brought back into to a story in issue 1063, and there is no. He is not involved in this issue, so we'll see if he returns and if he plays a part in the overall arc of this story. Okay, Coda Part 3 is the ending of Coda. And I don't want to spoil it too much in case you want to read this, which I hope you do. I'm doing these to encourage reading. I'm right now I'm getting these by individual issues, but comic book readers and collectors know that you can also get these issues in collected trades, and they're usually collected in terms of the arc. So I imagine that Gotham Nocturne will be a trade having the whole arc in it. But anyway, Coda Part 3, a couple things are resolved. The situation, Jim Gordon was hired to find a missing person. That situation is resolved. I'm not going to tell you how. The other situation is as he was looking for this missing person, he found another strange person, and a little bit more is resolved about that one. And they kind of, came to this interesting agreement, and how they came that way and what is going on is the fun of reading it. One interesting thing is there in Coda Part 3, there was a fight where it appears one of the people had been affected by the asthma. So this is starting to tell me that this indeed does tie into Gotham Nocturne, and that these two stories are happening concurrently. Gotham Nocturne, of course, focusing on Batman, and Coda focusing on Jim Gordon as retired commissioner and current private investigator. So that brings us up to date. Thank you for joining me. I'm really enjoying this arc. It's written by the same people as the previous. Gotham Nocturne is written by Ram V, artwork by Raphael Albuquerque, and colors by Dave Stewart. Coda is written by Simon Spurrier, artwork by Donnie, and coloring by Dave Stewart. So, it's consistent as far as the creators on both of these stories so far. And where Coda has wrapped up, Gotham Nocturne will be continuing. So thank you for joining me. I really am enjoying this one. It's a nice little mystery with all the Batman nuggets that you come to know and love. So jump on board to Detective Comics if you like. And thank you for joining me again. And remember, always keep it between the ditches, and peace.